Okay, y'all, fun little lesson. 2019 Dodge Caravan GT. Practicing my Lishi decoding. You can obviously find what Lishi every vehicle takes by either going to American Key Supply, Locksmith Keyless, and I do believe the Xhorse tools have that function as well. So you know what Lishi you need to use or what keyway, and pretty easy to find. Furthermore, what I'm doing here is practicing decoding the vehicles compared to the key that I cut yesterday to see if I can decode the cylinder, the lock cylinder. So what we have here is when I did the decoding, there were a couple that I was unsure of. So the first is number one doesn't even exist on the CY24 Lishi. There you go. CY24 is what you'd use on the Dodge Caravan 2019. Really from, I want to say 2013, 2014 to 2020. But anyways, so the key seemed to go exactly as the bidding that I found when I used the vehicle database, right? So you can kind of go here through vehicle database and you can scan the key essentially. Very accurate. The probe does a great job. But in this scenario, because I was unsure when decoding of the number 1 and also the number 8, so it was either a 4 or 3, it was kind of halfway in between. What I did was, here's the fun process. We go through find bidding. We type in the vehicle, Dodge. Now I noticed that there was 2 CY24s, okay? One is the 7 bidding, you'll notice, and one is the 8 bidding. 7 bidding is only on older vehicles. Had to do a little Google search, but it came right up. Actually, I'm sorry, that was ChatGPT. Here it tells me to put a key blank in. Now, I could put a key blank. We're not going to do that this time. However, this is the next step. It's called progression cutting. So let's pretend I put a key in there at the 4th position, and we get these numbers right here. The number 1, 2, and 3, 4 are the depths, and then you have a bunch of question marks. So I'm going to take the numbers that I do know. The first one I did not know. Remember, it wasn't even on the Lishi, so I'm going to hit the over button. Then I'm going to hit the numbers that I did decode that I was fairly confident on, which was 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3. And then on the last number here, I wasn't sure if it was a 4 or 3. So what I did was I just left that one alone. I clicked find bidding. You do have to be connected to the internet. If you're not, you won't be able to query this. And what do you know? The first key cut is 22131134, which is done to progression cut. So if that is not the correct key, you can move down to the second key. And basically what it's going to give you is the most probable key to prevent waste of, the metal head keys and the blank keys. So sure enough, the first key was correct. The code that the machine decoded, remember on the one that we made yesterday, was 22113134. So again, guys, just a quick overview. Find bidding, you must be connected to the internet. Find your vehicle. Find the keyway. Make sure you enter your key blank if you actually want to cut. And then you're going to find bidding. Actually, I'm sorry. You're going to find bidding after you enter these right here. So I'm scrolling through. So, and then you find bidding. You choose from 1 to 2 to 3, hopefully less waste. Thanks, boys. Thanks, chat.